What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shoneka and this is MetanoiaMelanin. This is my very first video, so I'm so excited to share this video with you all about my passion, which is skincare. And today I'll be sharing my top 10 skincare tips as a licensed esthetician with you guys. I got my license back in 2015 and I studied in New York City, and I really learned a lot, and I mean a lot along the way. But these are going to be just some kind of basic or not so basic, depending on who you are, skincare tips that will really help you achieve and maintain healthy skin. So I just want to hop right into it. You'll see me looking down, so I have my little Think Big notepad here to keep you girl on topic, because I can definitely run off on a tangent and we don't have time. So I just want to give you these tips. Hopefully you'll gain a thing or two and apply it to your daily routine so that you can achieve and maintain, or continue to achieve and maintain, healthy skin. So first and foremost, the very first tip I'm going to give you is to wash your hands. Yes, wash your hands. And I'm so serious about that, guys. Like, think about everything that we're touching day in and day out, like money, doors, shopping carts, trash, clothes, other people, you know, just all the bacteria that we accumulate throughout the day is definitely going to transfer to our skin if we are not conscious about washing our hands. So I'm talking about even when you wake up in the morning and you are getting ready for work, or to, you know, just to start your day, you definitely want to make sure you thoroughly wash your hands. So yes, that's first and foremost, wash your hands. Number 2, cleanse your skin for 60 seconds. Yes, that's a whole minute. But yes, you definitely want to cleanse your skin for 60 seconds. The average person will more than likely cleanse their skin for about 15 to 20 seconds. And that's just not enough time for your skin to get all the benefits from the product that you're using. So I know for me, the best way for me to get in the habit of actually doing that was to set a timer in the beginning, and I would just, you know, set it for 60 seconds and just cleanse. So you want to cleanse your face for at least 60 seconds. That's going to make sure you're removing all of the bacteria, all of the makeup, all of, you know, the excess, you know, whatever, dirt, whatever is on your skin. I don't know. You know, you work in different environments, so chemicals and things like that, especially if you're a person who works outdoors a lot, you're probably getting a lot more debris and chemicals on your skin that you're not able to see. And so it's very important to, you know, give your skin that good 60-second rule. Number 3, do not cleanse your face with hot water. Yep, not a good idea. The reason for that is that hot water will just strip your skin of its natural oils, and which will result in you having dry skin or causing your skin to go into overproduction of oil for your skin, which is why some of us have to deal with oily skin. So use lukewarm water, or cool if that's what you like, but I suggest lukewarm so that you can make sure you're getting all of the debris and bacteria off of your skin. So yes, just stay away from hot water. It can be very damaging to your capillaries, your blood vessels under your skin, causing inflammation and irritation. So you just want to make sure you are not using hot water. Number 4, I stop using washcloths on my face, right? So now I use these bad boys right here. Yes, these are facial cotton tissues. I got these off of Amazon, and I think they were like, I don't know, there's 80 in here, but I think they cost me like less than $7. I can't remember exactly what the cost, but less than $7. And I'll show you what they look like. So this is what the cotton tissue looks like. It's very durable. You really have to pull, and I'm not gonna pull too hard because I'm hoping to use this later, but we don't waste money. So this is very durable and it's very absorbent. It has a nice thickness to it, but it's very gentle, very soft. So the reason why I stopped using washcloths is number one, because of the bacteria that a washcloth can hold in a matter of a day. And so I just didn't want to continue to use that on my skin. I definitely see a difference using these. And I also stopped using washcloths because of the texture that washcloths can have over time. Whether they're too thick, whether they're kind of like rough to the touch, whether the threads are too, rough. I just didn't like that, the way it would make my skin feel. And of course, after doing research and, going to school, I just thought that facial cloths would be a better choice. Now, I used to use actual cotton facial cloths. So if washcloths are your thing, and that's fine, then just make sure there's no dye. Try to use organic cloths, pure cotton. I used to use these very, and I don't have one with me, but very soft cotton cloths for my face. They were facial cloths, but they weren't disposable. These are disposable. And so that's why I like it, because I can use and toss. So that's the goal. So yes, I don't use washcloths on my face. So that's what I use. Number 5, very important, very important, exfoliation. Please make sure you are exfoliating your skin. One of the main ways, or the best ways you can tell if you need to exfoliate, is if you look at your skin and it's looking quite dull. If your skin is looking dull, if it's looking dry, and then as far as the touch, if it's feeling rough, like if you go against your skin, like up, that's going away from your skin, then if it feels like rough or build up, the texture isn't smooth, you definitely need to exfoliate. If you look at your skin and you see, like, if you look really close at your skin and kind of hold your skin taut, then you can kind of see, like, if there's little fine white heads there, and that'll definitely be a clear indication that you need to exfoliate. So there are multiple different ways that will show you that you need to exfoliate, but the best thing to do is to exfoliate twice a week. Twice a week should be good. Unless you work in an environment outdoors where you're getting dirty and there's so much that is accumulating on your skin, then maybe 3 times a week, but that would depend on person to person and your lifestyle. So definitely twice a week, but possibly 3 times a week. But just be careful not to over exfoliate, because then you open your skin up to all types of issues that we'll talk about on another day. But I personally use, there are plenty of exfoliations out here, but I personally make my own, and I will absolutely show you guys in another video on another day how I make my own exfoliation. But yes, please exfoliate. It definitely helps your products penetrate into your skin. It unclogs your pores, and just think about it. You just have dead skin sitting on top of fresh new skin. Like, just get it off and just flourish, right? It'll definitely help with toning and all of that when it comes to your skin. Number 6, so you want to make sure you use a toner. Yes, it is very important that you use a toner, and this is my favorite go-to all day, every day. This is going to be the Rose Water organic rose water. And I get this from the Vitamin Shop, and it costs me about $21. As you can see, it is 17 ounces. So yes, it lasts me for a while. And what I do is I just put it in my spray bottle, 2-ounce spray bottle, and I just spray on my skin morning and night. It's a refresher, it's a hydrator. It helps, of course, tone your skin. It promotes healing, and it's a good makeup remover if you want to use it for that. It's good for anti-aging. It helps minimize the appearance of pores, And it just ultimately smooths your skin, and it is an anti-inflammatory, so it helps calm your skin. Number 7, you want to get an oil or oils, combination of oils, to massage your face for 2 to 3 minutes. So my go-tos, I will start with the one everyone should know about. It's going to be jojoba oil. Jojoba oil matches our natural sebum, our oil of our skin. So it is very good to use. It's very light, and it is going to be very nourishing for your skin. And then we have argan oil. This is also cold pressed and very good. Balance moisture, increases shine, improves skin tone. Of course, it's good for the hair as well. And then you have the Rosehip seed oil, which is also very good. Got all of these from Vitamin Shop. I think this was like 11 or 12. So like this is 1 ounce, and then this is 4 ounces. The jojoba oil, and yes, it is jojoba, not jojoba, or I don't know how else you would pronounce it, but it's jojoba. I think this was 18. And I think the argan oil, was about $24. But they last. They're all 4 ounces except for the rosehip seed oil. I have a lot of different oils, but those are my everyday go-to. So what I'll do is I'll mix it in my 1 ounce container here and just do a ratio. Of course, jojoba being the most that I use, and I'll just use it. I don't ever fill my bottles up. I only do about a half or less, and I just, replenish when necessary to keep it fresh. So yes, that's number 7, and what that does is it improves the circulation for your skin, and then it helps relax the muscles to just keep you from getting those fine lines, and wrinkles on your skin. So it is very, very, very good to massage your face with oil for 2 to 3 minutes. Just make sure you're not using a heavy oil, something that's going to clog your pores. Number 8, always apply a moisturizer. Moisturizing your skin is definitely going to keep your skin looking youthful first and foremost, and then it is also going to keep you from having skin irritation that is caused by dryness or cracking of the skin. So that's why it's so important to get you a really good moisturizer. I use Derma E, and this is really good. This is about 2 ounces of facial cream. Very rich, very creamy, and cost me about $23 from Vitamin Shop. So very good. Number 9, always use SPF. I use SPF 30. You want to make sure you are using SPF every single day and making sure you are applying it really well after you cleanse your skin and after you apply your moisturizer. What I do is I'll either mix a little bit in my moisturizer, or I will apply it after. It just depends on what my day is looking like and what the weather is looking like, even more so. If the sun is kind of, peeking but not really shining, then I will just put a little bit in my moisturizer. But if it's like a sunny, bright summer day, or even just a sunny day, then I will make sure I use a full pump of the Aveeno. And I always make sure I get the broad spectrum. I don't know if you can see all the details here, but making sure you get a broad spectrum, that's going to cover both the UVA and UVB rays. And then I use SPF 30 because that's going to give you, I believe, 97% coverage, and SPF 15 gives you 96. SPF 50 gives you 98, and then SPF 100 gives you 99%. So there isn't anyone that I know of that gives you full 100% coverage. But as long as you're not just sitting out in the sun, I mean, you can always reapply if necessary. If you do work out outside, outdoors, and you are cooking in the sun all day, then you definitely want to reapply, because I think most of these are only really effective for about 2 to 3 hours, depending on, you know, the brand and what you're paying for. Make sure it's always broad spectrum. Please make sure you get the broad spectrum. Y'all see my eyes? I'm trying to see if I'm getting this right, because I want you to see. I don't use, this has no fragrance. This has no fragrance. It is fragrance free. Don't do that. I don't play with that fragrance stuff. And then if your girl needs to get cute, like if your girl got a date, then, or I got like a special occasion or something to attend, then I will use my Bare Minerals tinted moisturizer, which is SPF, but it's just tinted. This is the color Chestnut, and I think I got this from Ulta Beauty. I think you can get it from Sephora, I'm not sure, but I've had it for a little while. This is kind of what the color is. I'm not gonna make a mess and squirt it all over the place, but you kind of look like me, then this is kind of what it looks like. So that's Chestnut, and it is also broad spectrum and SPF 30. So yes, so using the SPF is going to prevent, obviously, sunburns. It's going to help with anti-aging. It's going to eliminate the fine lines and wrinkles that sun can cause by drying out your skin. And then also it will for people of color who deal with hyperpigmentation, dark spots, acne, scarring, it's going to help keep your skin from getting worse. So if you think about it, if you're in the sun, the sun is just like cooking those dark spots and those hyperpigmented spots or areas like all day, every day, if you're not using SPF. So you definitely want to make sure you are using SPF to eliminate or to prevent that. You definitely want to make sure you're using SPF to prevent that from happening. And number 10, lastly, you just want to make sure you are washing your scarves and pillowcases frequently, or changing them obviously frequently, especially your pillowcases. Think about it with your scarves. A lot of times, I know up here in New York, or you know, in cold cities, we get the big scarves that kind of come around the neck and cover the lower half of our face. And I know it's a lot of people tend to break out down here at times, and that could be because of the hair in your face that needs to be taken out like these, or that could be because of the scarves that you're using, that you aren't cleansing, that could have chemicals or perfume, whatever you're using, makeup, all of that, you know. So it needs to be washed you know, frequently to eliminate that transfer and irritation. I mean, even sometimes the texture of the scarf rubbing against, if you have sensitive skin, then the texture even can cause that, you know, irritation and cause you to break out. So we want to think about all of those things that are coming in contact with our skin, to eliminate the transfer of bacteria, to eliminate skin irritation from textures rubbing up against us, and you know, just making sure that, you know, we are just being mindful of what comes in contact with our skin. With the pillowcases, you know, if you're going to bed with your makeup on, or you just not washing your face at night, if you're a person who, you know, tends to be out and about a lot, and you're coming home and you're just going to bed, then you definitely need to make sure you're changing out your pillowcases like all the time, because that's going to help you with achieving and maintaining healthy skin. You don't want to be sleeping on that every day. So that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you decided to watch this until the end, if you have any questions, any topics that you want me to talk about, anything that you may be experiencing with your skin, or you know that is an issue that a lot of people of color or people in general are experiencing, I will definitely talk about it. I'm actually going to be talking about a lot of different things. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in with me. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate your support, and I thank you for tuning in with me. Take care. Bye.